Rick Hong here for Hollywood First Look. Today, I am with Karen Fukuhara, Jack Quaid, and Karl Urban, and we are talking their show, The Boys. Let's take a first look.
So, let me say it again, Cam. I may be a superhero, but I'm also just a man who fell in love with the wrong woman. Just a man who fell for the wrong woman. Fell for the wrong woman. But out of crisis comes change. Out of crisis comes change. So I spent the last year really slowing down and reconnecting with myself. And I am very excited for everyone to meet the real me.
There's something wrong with Homelander. There's something broken.
Love, mommy, daddy, and woo. Hey, oh!
We've been on the straight and narrow all year. No killing Soups, no drinking. Even follow Hugh Campbell's orders without strangling him.
Now you're just being cruel.
Or maybe you're not such an asshole.
People love superpowers.
But real power isn't this. It's the ability to bend the world to your will.
I wanted to tell you three, I've seen the whole season. Every single episode was amazing. And now I'm depressed because I have to wait for season 4.
You're welcome.
Here to help.
Karen, let me start with you. Okay, so you are known for that martial arts choreography, kicking butt. This time around, your character gets to a little duo like, some Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers. So how was doing those scenes for you?
It was so much fun. We went through like weeks and weeks of rehearsal, and we do the same for stunt rehearsals as well. But I found the dance rehearsals to be way, way harder. It's one thing when you don't even know the basic moves. Like I had to start from like step touch and like Susie Q's, and I didn't even know what those were. So yeah, it was a challenge, but I think it all came together beautifully. Hopefully you thought so too. And I had such a great time working with my scene partner Tomer, because we were always like shooting the shit and having a great time working on something together.
No, those scenes came out beautifully. All right, Jack. So I've been trying to figure out how to phrase this, and all I can sit there and say is this season, Huey's left a little bit bare.
Yeah.
And so I was just wondering, how was it kind of being on set for those long days and then finally kind of being able to see the final product and what they do with Huey?
Oh, yeah. You predicted that Huey this season turns into a bear. It's a whole story. It's really hard. You got to keep him away from, you got to keep your food safe if you're camping away from Huey. No, I mean, that was such an interesting aspect to throw into the mix this season for Huey. I mean, I think just for me as like a superhero fan and someone who just grew up watching superhero movies, just to be able to kind of play, basically Huey takes a lot of twists and turns this season, and it was just really cool for me to see, different aspects of him and to play different aspects of him. We kind of know him as a very virtuous, morally good character, but just to be able to play around with certain aspects of him that aren't altogether likable was really, really interesting.
What's this?
Makes you a soup for 24 hours. You're gonna need it.
The whole point of what we do is that no one should have that kind of power.
And then finally, Karl, Butcher, man, he finally gets his due. He gets that edge. So how was it coming into this season knowing that?
I was delighted that Butcher gets the V this season. I cannot tell you. I've had conversations with Kripke in the previous couple of seasons about, listen, there's only so long we can play the blackmail card for. And to finally have the opportunity to level the playing field, I think was fun and fresh territory to go into. And in true Kripke fashion, that power comes at a huge cost. Not only morally for Butcher to turn himself into the thing that he despises the most, but also has huge ramifications for everybody else in his life. And in true Kripke fashion, when you make the right choice, you get rewarded, and if you make the bad choice, you get punished. So it's going to be interesting to see where this journey goes from this point.
The show is The Boys. You can find it streaming on Prime Video now.
I show people the real me.
By the heroes and Christ, Soldier Boy.
Oh, shit!